Well, my parents always said you need something to back you up because you're never going to have a job or a career in costumes. Like, they didn't quite say that, but I think they were worried about the realities of it. Nothing's stable in this world. Everything's about change. So I think I did learn a bit of that from my time at school, and also I did, funny enough, I started off in theatre and opera, which I truly love. It's my passion. But as I became more involved in bigger Hollywood projects and things, there is a kind of element about selling something or an image or the marketing, and the bigger the projects and the bigger the money, the more they focus on how you sell that image and that, rather than the work that goes behind it. And actually, I built up some quite strong technical abilities which I thought will never come in, but actually it stood me in good stead. And one of my strongest assets is my ability to draw and communicate with a pencil. Some people do it through cutting. I do it a lot through research and things like that as well. But it was a skill base that I got to develop more, and actually that's been unique to how I work as a costume designer. What I loved about the way we were, the energy of how we worked within the floor and the area that we were the physical space, was that we were allowed to involve ourselves and participate and observe in what our other friends and colleagues were doing. So I could pop into the industrial design room or the textile girls, and all of those girls, the textile department or the fashion department, and all of those disciplines where there was amazing creativity and there were some amazing tutors. And it was wonderful seeing what somebody else does and going, oh, and then can you apply that to your discipline? I think it's that thing sometimes when disciplines become so isolated, and nothing is ever isolated. The work I do covers many disciplines. I'm not just a costume designer, I'm a psychologist, I'm a historian. There's so many disciplines and things like that, and sometimes I never pick up a pair of scissors and that, but everyone has their own journey. I think the more being exposed like that with what your other student friends are doing and experimenting with, that is a magic time that you don't always get after. I remember falling asleep, and one particular tutor had this melodious voice, and as soon as he started talking I was like, narcolepsy. I mean, not that's my overwhelming memory, but it was defined by the people that you interact with. They were all characters and they'd all been through their own journeys. When I was studying, everyone was working in their field or had come from that, so it was a very practical weight on discipline rather than the philosophy of it. And it was, I did graphic design and visual communication, it was called then, and it wasn't where I wanted to go. I'm always knew I wanted to go into theatre and opera, and I spent a lot of time sneaking off to do those things at the cost of grades. There were quite a few grade suffers there, but there was a few of them, and you just need a few perspectives from those people about way to look at things, and those tutors really did that. I'm slightly numb from just work, but I tell you what, it's lovely. You go, oh, so maybe, I don't know, I tell you what it is, it's lovely to be recognised by your peers, which is my understanding that this award is, so that means a huge amount. But I also sometimes go, oh, I'm being recognised for something I do and love, and that's just what I would do and love. So it's a funny thing to be recognised, and then there's that thing every artist has of going, well, that shit, don't look at that, or or maybe just this little bit deserves it. And I tell you what never changes, either whether you're a student or a professional, and as an artist or in whatever field, that pursuit, if you love what you do, that pursuit of trying to find something in the perfection, you'll never achieve it. It's an ongoing process, and so it's sort of funny being awarded something and I'm going, oh, but I'm not ready yet. I haven't done the thing I want to do to go, oh, but look at this. So, it's a journey, but it's nice because I'm going, oh, I'm getting older now, to have some recognition. And it's mostly when you have your peers nominating you for that means something. That means something.